All right, what are we doing today, Michael?
Today, we are going to be back on the GT. So last time we worked on this thing, we got the fuel system done. So there's only a few things that are left remaining really to get this thing fired up for the first time. We have electrical to do, which we need to have sort of everything in place before we can start doing electrical, and obviously hook up the engine and all that, plumbing, all that sort of stuff. And then basically turnkey. So what we're doing today is we're going to fill it with some fluids. Been down to the local milk bar and we got a bunch of fluids. This is for everything, for diff, transmission and engine, so we can put all that in, and coolant as well too, that lovely radiator. Hoses, leads, coil, spark plugs, battery, extra filter for when we do run it, because we will run running oil on this thing as well too, for the first fire up, whatever, and then we can swap it out later. All the little things that we need to put in this engine basically to get it ready mechanically. And then next time we work on this thing, hopefully we can lay the loom over it, hook up all the wiring, and then we will finally turn the key. But before we get to turn the key, we gotta do all this stuff. I don't even know what you call all this stuff. What do you call this, finishing it off? Buttoning it up?
I guess you could say that.
All right, what do we want to do first? You want to do...
Let's do the diff oil.
Diff, work way forward?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, it's here. That's weird, isn't it?
That's easy to get to, I reckon.
There's an exhaust in the way, a really awesome exhaust in the way. Yeah, we should do that. I don't think it takes a lot anyway.
It's a big belly.
It's weird seeing it in the front, isn't it? I just realised there's no drain plug in this thing.
Yeah, you probably just crack the housing maybe. Pull the center out.
Is the drain plug in this thing when you blow it up?
You don't blow these up. Alright, I'll get a bloody, whatever it's called, tripodi, and let's drain it.
Let's fill it up.
Fill it up and drain it. We don't even know if there's fluid in it. There could be fluid in it.
There could be fluid in it. I don't think so.
There's fluid
By
in
the
it.
way that it sounds.
The way that it sounds. Yeah, it does sound bad.
I'm excited to see the engine bay in this thing looking like complete today with leads and everything on it.
I am too.
And see what it looks like.
I need the baby attachment. Alright. It'll be a bonus if I open this, pours out fluid.
Yeah, but that fluid would probably be 10 years old anyway. You know, you could use our Hackshop Fairlane belt tensioner tool for that. Yeah, it'll work.
Where is
It's
that?
made for that. It's in the back shed. Unless it's still in the Fairlane from Drake, John.
It should be. Oh man.
If this works for this, we can sell it on the website as a diff bung puller as well too. Oh, look at the versatility of this tool.
The only thing is, I can't get it in the second slot. I can't use it.
Damn, it looks so good though. That works a bit better. I'd laugh if it just pours everywhere. Dry the bone?
Can't even get my finger in there. There's a pinion right there, but it's I think it's dry.
Yeah, right.
Alright, I'm
Okay.
feeling it. Where's those really good?
Squeeze! Squeeze real hard!
No, I want to try and get it tipped, but I'm worried about it going everywhere, so.
Oh.
Oh god. Oi, not bad.
This is gonna go everywhere. I like it as blue. Is it going in?
Well, it's not coming out.
Stop, pull down.
I got it.
Did we use all the oil in the bottle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna say that it's full then.
Yeah, I reckon. Well, that was the easiest one to fill.
Yeah, that one wasn't so bad. Oh.
What?
How are we gonna get to that?
Oh, I did this one, so that's on you. You quickly grabbed the camera off me when it come to filling this.
It's because I started it.
Yeah, but you know, you were like, oh yeah, I'll grab the camera.
I thought it was gonna be easy. I thought, it'll be at the back. Trying to do you a favour.
Alright, this one's on you, boy.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Oh, I reckon.
Where is it? I don't even know where it is.
It's there.
Oh, we're gonna need a filler. I'm gonna need to make my filler, aren't I?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's try to fill this up. If you don't know what this is, we've got a video somewhere that you can watch where we made this. This is actually version 2.0 now, because it used to have this connected straight to that, but I noticed because you're trying to hold that at the same time, it kept breaking and coming out of the cap, so now I've added a 2.0 version.
Okay.
Remote filtering and remote pressurizing.
Yeah.
Gives you a bit of distance in case it does go bang.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if it works.
I feel like the filler hose still isn't long enough because you got to hold the jug.
Yeah, I know. Well, but now at least I can hold it like this.
Yeah, yeah. You can just claw finger it, yeah.
Claw.
So,
It's still. Oh, this might be a single person operation. Let's see what happens.
I hope so, because I'm holding the camera.
It's gonna end really badly if it goes bang. Hey!
Nice.
I can't see clearly because the extractors are in.
Yeah, that's it, you're in.
Oh, this is really close to my face.
Oh, that's funny.
You want to die? It's really touchy on the accelerator. Ah.
God, that pumps quick. Look at it go down.
That's working way better than it used to.
Yeah, that is, dude, that's half a bottle. Almost. Almost. Almost.
Why am I wearing glasses? Because if this goes bang, oil will be the last thing I ever see. Safety first!
God, I reckon it's going to take more than a bottle, man.
I hope not.
Let me check the shelf.
Hey!
Oh, you're kidding. Nice.
Nailed it. That worked good. I'm happy with 2.0. That's way better.
Yeah, that was smooth. Very smooth. Alright, that's done. You want to nip that up? What do we want to do next? Clutch? I feel like clutch is
I guess
easy.
because we're under here, we might as well do clutch.
Yeah.
Now let's do engine oil. We'll get the easy stuff done, then we'll go do the hard stuff.
Alright, no worries. Alrighty.
Now, where do you fill these things? That thing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll do this one. It's the hard job. I'll
Nah,
do.
it's all good. It's all good.
You got this one?
I got this
Oh,
one.
you're too kind. You're too kind, mate. Do you want to take the air filter off just while we're here? Make some room.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take that off. It's just going to fall off.
Yo, look, there's stuff inside there.
Oh. That's probably the filter.
We should probably open that up and have a look. We haven't looked in this yet.
No. So we don't know if...
Imagine if all the parts we were looking for were in here this whole time. Oh.
Nice.
Ah, what's that?
We don't have an air cleaner.
Ah.
This is just the cap for the air cleaner.
Yeah, okay, so that must obviously sit on top. So I need to get a filter.
That would screw it down. So
Oh,
we
and I need to get a
thread.
as well too, yeah.
No, don't we have some in another carby?
We might have stolen them all.
Cool. Alright, so obviously this is not a big deal. We can organise this all before startup day. That's fine. Damn, that was really,
A letdown?
yeah, let down, yeah. I was like expecting to see like some pipes,
Something
tubes.
cool. I don't know, do something cool, I guess. Alright, after that detour.
Back to what we're here for.
One thing I like about these rock covers is how good is the fact that the rocker cover is pretty much flat there.
Yeah, that's nice. It's easy pour.
Yeah, easy pour. If that's one thing we'll say about these 351s, easy pours. That's what we should nickname them. What's in it? What's in your XY? Oh, easy pour.
Easy pour.
Ah.
What valve covers are those? The easy pour ones. Alright, so Michael is saying 4.5 litres.
Yeah, so we're dropping in running oil to begin with because it's the right thing to do, I guess. It's exciting when we're getting close to know that like we're putting in oil.
2 litres left. It is actually. That'll do. Let's check that. Does that have a dipstick?
Yeah, that thing right there.
Oh, I'm too used to like saying I was looking down the sides.
Alright, I guess we'll do the clutch now, eh?
Yeah, I'm just going to clean these up.
Look at the level of care Nathan's showing for these rocker covers.
It's because I just wiped them and I really don't want to put brake fluid all over them. Because I'd hate to ruin the paint job. From one spray can painter to another. I mean, they probably used a gun.
Yeah, it looks a bit more professional than anything we've ever done, isn't it? Wait till you peel the tape off and it all comes off with the tape. Alright, so what are we going to do now? We are going to look at doing the clutch.
Yes.
Which is not something we've really done. I haven't done a hydraulic clutch for a long time. So
What do you mean? We did one on Daniel's car.
I wasn't involved.
Oh,
I was
I
busy
did
doing
that.
other stuff.
It's easy.
Okay.
Really easy. Pretty much just push, hold, uncrack.
Bye.
There's our new battery. Tesla powered. Yeah, that's it.
So am I on the clutch this time?
Yeah, you can be on the clutch pedal.
Hope it's nipped up at the bottom.
Okie dokie. Get in the gut.
Where's my crate, by the way?
Oh, I went to go get it and then I got sidetracked.
by the fact that we couldn't find the rod.
Yeah.
So we went to go press the clutch and realised it's on the floor, and the reason why it is on the floor is because there's no push rod in it. So we need to put the push rod in.
Is the pin down there?
Yeah, the pin's in it.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Let me go get you a crate.
Where's the light?
Does it adjust?
I can't even push it in. Where's the light? I can't reach that light. I'm stuck.
I might need to open a cap for you to push it in.
Hang on, there's like a... Oh boy.
What?
We may have to take the master...
Oh, is there a rubber boot?
It almost looks like something holds it in place, but I don't know if it does. Alright, what are we doing?
Alright, we're taking the master cylinder off because it's completely locked up.
Once I put that push rod in, I went to push the pedal down and it's completely lock solid. There's no pedal at all, so we need to figure out what's going on here.
I can't even get the freaking hose out.
So something strange is going on and we need to investigate. I don't know, maybe it's seized? I couldn't imagine why it was seized, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we figured out what the problem was.
Alright, so I pulled this boot off and I was looking at this and I'm like, that doesn't look right. So this, turns out this is the retaining clip that holds this push rod in place. That answers both questions. Why I wouldn't compress, because obviously I was hitting that retaining clip, and why this push rod can easily just pull back out. So I need to pull this clip out without losing an eye. You know what, I feel like this is one of those things that all the old boys out there that knew about this were like, you guys, get you every time. Alright, so that comes out. Pull this out. Why couldn't it come just as one piece?
That's what I was just thinking. Why didn't it come assembled?
Some assembly may be required. It's IKEA. It's the IKEA version of a push rod. That goes on there. That goes on there. Now I guess the tricky bit is clip back in. Once again, without losing an eye.
Nice, Gary.
So now, that works a lot better, doesn't it? Like I bought one.
Easy.
I'll hook up that side if you want to hook up this side.
Yeah, I'll finish up this side.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you ready?
Ready.
Alright, pump it up and hold.
Up,
Down.
down.
Up. That's it. Done.
Alright, let me put some fluid in it and I'll see what it feels like.
Yeah, see what it feels like. Nice.
It feels like it's doing something.
Yeah, it's pushing. It's pushing the floor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, clutch is bled. We were going to do the brakes, but we've lost our little brake.
Yeah, we lost our little brake bleeder bottle, so we're just going to bail on that for now.
We'll come back to it. We
we're
could
gonna-
do it the old-fashioned way, but we'll come back to it.
There's
No one likes
nothing
doing
in
brakes.
this thing, you know, like, we'll just leave it. So what we're going to do, focus on now, is spark plugs, run the leads as well, and then we'll probably look at the heater hoses and the radiator hoses, and then that pretty much buttons up that stuff. So yeah, we'll get to that. We'll figure out what the gap is by the Bible. I'm going to go rob some parts off an engine while you do that. Avance the air cylinder.
Alright, so we've gapped all the spark plugs. They're roughly around 0.8 millimeters, we're talking. That seems to be what the book's asking for, so that's what we're going to do. I can't even get my hand in there to do the spark plug. Ooh, these are going on.
Yep, these are going on.
Awesome. So this fuel line, the fuel rail that comes off here,
Don't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
is right in the way of where the coil goes.
So, it looks like that you're getting on the welder and you're modifying a bracket.
No,
No.
we're just going to relocate it somewhere else.
That didn't work well at all, man. Like, that one's way too tight. That's the short
You know what?
sleeve.
It might be the way that I distribute this cloth. Okay, we interrupt this montage because what did we just learn, Nathan?
That the distributor rotates backwards on a Ford V8.
So it goes anti-clockwise rather than clockwise like
Yes.
Holden's, it goes the other way. And Nathan just finished setting up all the leads and goes, doesn't look right, they don't look real good.
And then Michael looked it up, and the rotation is backwards.
Yeah, it goes backwards, there you go. Real backwards thinking. So he's got to redo them all over again. Hopefully the leads look a little bit better, because before they looked a little bit like dropped spaghetti.
They really did. 1, 3.
So Nathan's got all the leads done. They look much better now. They make more sense as well too. What I just did then was I just hooked up this accelerator throttle cable, or the throttle linkage here. We don't have the ball, so I can't finish it right now. No big deal, we'll just leave it there. But I hooked that up. The reason why is because, what'd you do with my coil?
I didn't do anything with it.
Right here. The reason why is I wanted to make sure that if I mount the coil here, was it going to cause any issue to the accelerator linkages or anything? And it looks like it'll fit, so
Shove a bolt in it and then see if it will go, and then we'll put the we'll put it on.
yeah.
Make
I
sure the
reckon.
lead's clear and everything.
So I need to get a bolt for that, so I need to identify what that is. And probably thread tap it as well too, because it's been covered in paint. Starting to look like the real deal, eh?
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna put the radiator hoses on while Michael's piss farting around making a bracket.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just sit here for half an hour and try and take off this stuff.
There's got to be an issue. Oh, someone in the comments said there's an issue, and I forgot what it was.
If it's like thinners or something. Or...
Nah, it was... When I read it, I was like, that's such a good idea. Go back and watch one of our episodes.
Well, here I am sitting here like a dickhead.
Nathan's just come up with a hack. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it works. Mint.
How good's that? There's a free hack for everyone at home.
That one goes there. Oh, yes. Man, that misses the fuel line perfectly. Does it?
Love it.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, that coil placement looks good. What I've done here is a right hand to left hand drive coil conversion, and it's gonna work.
Not going to get in the way of full throttle?
Nope, full
Actually, that
throttle.
pulls back, doesn't it?
Full throttle's still gonna work just fine.
Oh, that was good. Should we see if the shoe fits?
Yeah, probably should. See if there's any issues with it. Sounds like a barbecue.
Alright, you ready?
No, tell me it clears. Yes, it clears!
Jesus. Yeah, it just missed.
Just misses. Looks professional. You know what? And I moved it forward just a wee bit because I thought it might be close, and lucky I did, because otherwise it would hit.
Far out, that is close. Dizzy's good. Yeah, mint. Kind of
Good work.
hides the dizzy a bit. Looks good.
Do you want to do the heater lines now? Heater hoses?
Yeah. So we've got 2 heater tubes. I don't know if the left one is supposed to have a barb sticking out or a hose, but it looks like it goes to the valve to open and shut it. And there's a hose that's on the inside. So we've got to run our hose through the firewall and do it from at the back of the heater core.
Yeah.
And then it's got this one coming out, but that looks like it's been cut, like at the firewall.
Ah, right. Okay, so you're saying that,
It goes in through.
and you're saying there's a hose already
There's
on
a
there.
hose. Yeah. So take that hose off.
Ah, yeah.
And then we'll run the hose through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like that's how it is, because that tap wouldn't have a thingy on it. Because they would have just cut that when they took the old engine out.
Yep, you're right. 100%.
And then, yeah, we'll run them. Yeah, looks good. That's pretty much it, really.
Looking good.
We should sit the battery in.
I reckon we should.
Yeah.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do it. For the sake of it.
Watch it not fit.
It looks good with the battery.
It does.
Damn, it's starting to look complete.
Now you're excited again, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Somewhere, dear.
This way. So we're running the heater hoses at the moment. Michael's in there trying to get into the heater tap. It's not easy to get to. And then this one just goes onto this little nub here. That's on the other side of the heater core. Man, it's looking like it's ready to fire.
Pull that heater hose through towards you. Gently.
How much more? I can't really pull it through much more. It
Okay,
keeps
now go.
bouncing back.
Go now.
Oh, there we go.
That'll do, donkey.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So while Nathan's singing Santa Claus, this is what I'm doing. This is the heater tap in here. So it comes through the firewall, through that hose out there, plugs into the back of this heater tap here, and then goes into the inlet here. So it was very tight, very hard to get to. Luckily the glove box wasn't in, so we could actually get to it. We still need to hook a heater cable up to it, so we've got to remember that when we're doing the glove box install, but that's done now, so that's good. This engine has just gone from like... This engine has gone from just like, you know, just literally a blue block to looking like a real thing at the minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. It's looking very, very complete.
Right now he's going, that's Michael's problem, not mine. I know.
I just wanted to pick it up to go, hey.
Hey you, wiring guy.
Hey, isn't this what you're in charge of, buddy?
So yeah, we ran the heater line, so they ran like, this is what we think is factory, out the back here, and underneath the throttle linkage here. By the looks of it, that seems to be the way they've done it, so that's the way we're going to do it.
Yeah, nothing will get in the way. That pushes back. Wow, wow.
I don't know if it sounds like that.
I don't think it sounds like that either.
Part of me thinks, should we do the wiper motor install, and part of me doesn't want to do the wiper motor install.
The wiper motor's in. Oh, no, it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. I don't want to do it either.
Because it looks crap with that whole hole there.
Yeah, no, look, let's do it. Yeah, no, let's do it.
So Nathan just heard me curse at Fords and go, what's my problem? And this is what my problem is with Fords. Alright, here's just wiper motor. About as big as a starter motor, might I say. Alright. And I looked at these washers here, I'm like, geez, that's weird. Really, really concave. That's going to require a special bolt, isn't it? Of course it is. Go on, show me what it looks like. Ford couldn't just use a normal bolt. No, they had to use a countersunk head.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. So if you lose these bolts, it's like Apple. You know Apple, like they use all their special products?
Yeah.
This is what Ford was doing back in the 60s. Apple wasn't the inventor of that. It was Ford.
Bloody hell.
Way back in the 60s was doing this.
That's weird.
Why are we doing this? Because we've run out of stuff that we can do in the engine. We need a few more things, and this sort of finishes off the engine bay to a degree, so it needs to go in for wiring purposes anyway. So here we are. Here you go. I can't see.
Man, that looks like it's going to start the engine.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks serious. It's a serious bit of kit. To a countersunk hex bolt.
Tiny little 8mm bolts.
Oh no, they don't look like they're big enough to handle the torque.
No.
I guess that's a good thing. If a hold never breaks down because the starter motor dies, we'll just pull this out. That needs to come out for me to do this. This is a stupid idea. Who wanted to do this? I reckon it's got to be the other way around, don't you? Would you agree?
Yeah. So the issue is it's hitting this little angle bracket in there.
I wouldn't imagine it runs through it. There's not a lot of room.
You can't get it through it. It's be impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how do you put that little clip?
Okay, so we've done some investigating. We found the old one of these. And turns out
It was that way.
it was this way. I wonder if this is supposed to go through first and then like you hook this up once it goes through that bracket.
For me, so I can try and get this in.
I don't really want to because it's going to drop out.
Yeah.
Alright, now, while I hold this in place, go get the screws.
Alright.
Oh, you're going to plug it in?
Might as well. Do you want to plug it in?
You go. I know you want to do some lecture work.
Yeah. Big boy, hard work. Oh, which way does it go?
Wow, he's putting terminals on and everything. This is a very rare moment, folks. Lovely. Wow.
That was good, man.
I think that brings us to the end of the day.
I think it does. Oh, hang on. It's never the end of the day without putting the scoop back on.
Nice, Gary.
Dude, that was so finished.
What a difference today has made. Today, honestly, I think, maybe apart from putting the actual engine in, it's probably the day where we've gone, wow, it's made the biggest difference.
Yeah. It looks finished and running, and man, I'm excited to fire it up. I'm so excited.
I think it looks good. It's all worked out well. Moving that coil over, I know the purists are going to hate it, but it works. All right, it's looking the piece now.
Oh, good. You know what makes it though?
What?
That real thick cable tie, because it looks like a plastic tie and not a cable tie.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
All right.
Wrap this one up here. We got a lot done today. Buttoned up a lot of the engine things, put fluids in everything. So next up, we didn't get to do the brakes today because we don't have our doohickey. That's just our excuse not to do them. We don't need the doohickey.
We know you don't need it, but you don't need to see us do brakes. You've seen us go up, down a million times. So we'll do that another day off camera. But yeah, anyway. We have a clutch. We do have a clutch.
Yeah, the clutch is working.
We've led the clutch. The drift pedal is in.
The drift pedal is in. So we're getting really close to the finer details of this car now. It's just finishing off like the wiring sort of thing. We don't know what's here. There is a harness laid, but we don't know how much of that is to what. We got to order a few sensors. We got no oil pressure sensor at the back there, so there's a giant gaping hole.
Yep.
We need to fit that in. We do want to fit the dash and the instrument cluster. That'll be on another episode, and hopefully be finishing it off and firing it up soon.
Yeah. Also, we're not putting any water in it either, because we figured if we have to, while we're still mocking everything up, there's a good chance we might have to pull a heater hose line or something, and then we'll be wasting all that water.
Exactly right.
We'll do that just before fire.
Yeah. So if you've liked what you've watched, please consider liking and subscribing and clicking the bell to get notified when a new episode is dropped. If you want to support the channel, head over to our website, the link in the description below.
I forgot what that was called, huh?
And buy some merch. Really goes a long way to help us out what we're doing here and keep producing content weekly. Moment of the day, I think today.
Button it up.
Button it up?
Button it up.
All right, we'll go for button it up. If you comment button it up, we'll choose 3 people to send out sticker packs to in the comments below. And yeah, she's looking like a real GT.
She is. She's looking good.
Bloody true blue, mate.
True blue.
True blue. All right, let's shut her up for the day. Shh, calm down, it's okay. Oof. We need the trim that goes around here.
I know. We need All right. Until next episode.
Actually, no. Let me know. Are these supposed to be gloss or matte?
Okay.
I want to know because I've seen a lot of them matte on a lot of cars, but that might be an XW, maybe.
I feel like that might be XW.
Yeah, I think it might be an XW thing. This might be an XY thing. I don't know, but let me know. See.
They need to make a bottle that's like an accordion, and you like.
Yeah, you can just push it.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you squeeze toothpaste.
Yeah, like toothpaste.
Yeah.
You're at the end and you're rolling it real tight.
Yeah.
Just a few more days.
And you really don't want to have to go get a new tube.
Yeah. Watch your head on that hook. Is that beanie hard hat rated? Is there crash protection in that?
I reckon it is, yeah.
Up, down, up, down. If there's one thing the internet isn't short of,
GT content?
Photos of GTs. Oh, I gotta wire up all these fans too.
Oh, calm down, it's 4 wires.
Oh, alright, mister, you can do it. Get out of my way. I'm working here. It's not going to hit the air cleaner.
I hope that we put that on it.
It's not going to hit the air cleaner, don't. Don't put that juju on us. Now, where's my spanner? Good.
It's just a couple of wires.
Does it annoy you as much as it annoys me that the engine's a different colour to the shaker?
Yeah, why is that?
Different colour paint.
Yeah, but... Is it the right blue though, the engine?
I don't reckon
wonder if it's too blue.
I reckon it is too blue.
Is it true blue?
I have to point out the excessive use of cable tie that Nathan just used for this job. Look what he cable tied. Can we just see what he's cable tied right there? This is the tail that he cut off. I can't even get in frame. That was probably a cable tie I was saving for something that is really big and useful. Look what you just used it on.
I didn't want it to look like a cable tie, so I used something thick and it looks like a tie, you know.
Let me put it in the bin, why don't I? There we go. Yep, just waste that. Those heater lines are never coming off though.
I was like, he hasn't said anything on this big zip tie.
My heart broke as soon as I heard the zzz, That's the end of that. All right.